Hi, Anthony. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
That's
So,
good.
what brings you in today?
Well, something's really stressful on my mind.
Okay.
Someone who I was very dear to passed away recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really striking an emotional nerve, and it's hard to handle. So, my grandma died.
Your grandma? You
Yeah,
want to
she
talk more
died.
about that?
Yeah, I mean, she died a week ago. She was pretty old, about 78, but I mean, she was looking pretty healthy until the day that she died. And
Were you two very close?
oh, we were very close. Yes,
Okay.
we were basically best friends. I mean, first time I ever got caught smoking weed with her. First time I went through all these problems. She was there to help me.
Okay.
So she helped
She
me.
was a really supportive person. in
Very
your life.
supportive.
Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, she passed away without me being able to say bye. It was just basically like an overnight thing. No one saw it coming or anything. So
Mhm.
it's just really hard knowing that I haven't said goodbye. I didn't want that to be like the last encounter I had with her was her helping me get over
How
smoking
did
pot.
people around you respond to her death?
Well, my mom was her daughter, so she was obviously very touched. My dad obviously cried. First time I ever saw my dad cry, so he was uh, he was very stunned by it. But
Did you feel like you could express your sadness around them, or did you have to hold back?
I felt like I could express it, but
Mhm.
not to the extent I wanted to because I don't know if it affected them the same way it affected me, but I felt like I was just a mix of rage and also sadness because it was just building on me that I didn't get to say goodbye. And
Mhm.
it's just anger that I really wanted to at least say I love you one more time, but
So what you're struggling with is grieving, and you don't really know which ways
yeah,
are appropriate and which aren't.
how to express it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have thoughts of just, well, how I normally get rid of stress, punch a pillow or something, but if my anger's been a little off recently, so if someone's saying something like mean to me, even if I take it the wrong way,
Mm-hmm.
I just think about smacking them in the face and just knocking them
That's
out.
really, really building up inside your
Yeah,
anger.
I feel like that's not me. I mean, it's not me. I'm not one to express violence like that, so the fact that I have these thoughts is really confusing me. I don't know.
Well, despite this unfortunate event happening, it is okay to grieve. So it's okay to have the feelings you're having.
Okay.
But we just want to take those feelings and put them in a more productive manner instead of probably punching people in the face.
Exactly.
So, what ways do you think would be best for you? You'd say you like punching pillows when you're angry. So, do you think...
Like I said before, I do like smoking pot, but I mean, when I do smoke, it kind of brings back the memory of her helping with me. It doesn't really help, so
so we'd want to refrain from smoking then?
I guess, but I do like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that would probably be a good idea.
Okay. Would you say that your smoking is a problem that you want to deal with, or just...
I don't think so. It's just, I don't know. I like to smoke, so...
Well,
and
besides it bringing up memories of your grandma.
I just don't know any other way, really, to get rid of it. I mean, punching a pillow can only do so much. And smoking just takes my mind off things, except now, with this happening, it doesn't. And I don't know what else to do because punching a pillow just does not.
So if a miracle were to happen and you pictured your life without your grandma, but you could express your feelings in a certain way, what would it look like to you that you would want happening?
I would say I would be able to think about her, but not think about, like, I would be able to smoke and laugh about the good times and not get depressed about not being able to say goodbye or things I wish I would have done with her.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that I could just sit back, just watch TV without pondering all these terrible thoughts. I wish everything I remember about her is good. I don't want to feel anxious or feel grief about not being able to say goodbye. And I think also everybody around me would feel the same way. And I do also feel like my family is getting over it a lot more quickly than I am, which is, I don't know, just kind of troubling me because I think it's weird. I don't know if I'm just strangling onto it for longer than I should be, or if they are just forgetting about it too quickly.
Okay.
And
so you're really wrestling with these thoughts of them moving on and you're just stuck where you are.
Because it's our grandma. She just died overnight. I feel like it's not something you just get over. But maybe it's what you gotta do, and I do have to just get over it. I just don't know how to get over it because...
Well, we could start at the beginning and think of a few steps we can take to...
That sounds good.
Helping you cope with this.
Yeah, that sounds very good.
Are there any small things you think can build up to potentially expressing your feelings in a healthy way?
I don't really know.
No, let's think back to when you were younger. When you were upset or when you would feel sad, would you run outside?
My mom wouldn't give me anything.
Would you?
Well, first I would do a temper tantrum, but
Okay.
obviously I outgrew that. But I would also really like to draw. It kind of, it just relaxed me. It was therapeutic almost to me, and I really like drawing. But I mean, there's an instance where I was drawing in school, and it was 3rd grade, and the bully just nagged on me, like drawing is stupid, drawing, like, why are you drawing? So ever since then I haven't really done it, but I never really thought of going back to it. That's possibly a good idea.
Maybe we can take a couple hours a day or a small time of day to just draw by yourself and see how you feel.
That would be a good idea because I do have time in the day. I get off around work around 5, so make dinner and then just I always have time to myself at the end, so that could work.
Potentially taking time to draw.
Yeah.
Do you think talking to your family about how you feel would help and maybe asking them how they're coping?
As of right now, I don't know. I think I want to tackle my own internal problems and deal with family and how they feel later. Because I really just want to focus on myself.
Yeah.
Kind of the reason coming here. So, I think family's just second to me right now. Just because I want to get in control of myself.
So it's good we're taking the steps to
it's very good.
Draw for yourself.
Yeah. Drawing would be awesome. It's just, I don't know.
What
Sometimes
activities do you just enjoy doing, regardless of what you feel?
I like playing guitar. I like watching TV, just lounging back. That's a really nice. I just like relaxing, taking naps a lot. But I also like going out downtown with my friends. Like just going around, walking around. We go to museums sometimes. And now that I think about museum, my grandma loved museums. What's happy because we always used to go together with her.
Maybe we can think of just the positive thoughts about how she did enjoy them and how you enjoyed them with her.
Yeah. This is one of the first times I'm thinking positively of her. But, I don't know. Once I think of something like that, it just goes downhill. So
it's okay to have grieving thoughts. So that's okay to do.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple, for the first few weeks, you're going to need alone time just to grieve and feel what you feel.
Yeah.
And then eventually we'll take those feelings and hopefully have something good come out of them?
I think so. I mean, I do think it would be very beneficial for me to grieve on my own and just let everything sink in, let it all flow out to just deal with it on my own.
All right. Well, I'm gonna ask that you take the next couple days or however many days you want, and just see if you can take a chunk of your day and just draw or do something that you really enjoy and see how you feel about that.
Yeah, I will, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah, it just
Alright.
sounds like a very good step towards
Okay,
progress.
well,
yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. Our time's running out, but I hope you take the time to do that.
Thank you, Amber.
I hope to see you again.
Yes.
Alright,
See ya.
ya.